tips to help you fight that holiday bulge, man. I know y'all out here gobbling up food. Y'all done tore up Thanksgiving, and now y'all getting ready to tear up some Christmas. I know y'all got the church. Hey, if y'all in the South, I know y'all got the church potlucks coming up. Got all the little Christmas parties going on. Got people sending y'all this little holiday candies and stuff all the time. And of course, Christmas Day. Okay, got the Christmas meals. Some of y'all married. Y'all got 45 meals. Okay, you got to go to this person's family, that person's meal. We got to fight the bulge because on average, people gain anywhere from 3 to 6 pounds over the holidays.
Plus.
Okay, we're trying to keep y'all from putting on weight over the holidays, and we got these tips that's going to help y'all out. And I got them written down right here. The first one, okay, and this is important because I heard somebody say this over Thanksgiving. Don't skip meals. All you're doing is increasing your chances that you're going to indulge on a bunch of bad stuff later on. Okay, don't skip meals. I know people coming, oh, for Thanksgiving, I don't eat breakfast, I don't eat lunch, I don't eat nothing until it's time for turkey. And then they want to eat everything at once, and then they feel like a turkey.
You're so silly.
Okay? So don't skip meals. You don't have to eat full meals. Man, eat 20, 40% less, but you need to have something up in your body, okay? You need to have, some proteins. Try to eat some carbohydrates.
You got it.
Yeah, like whole grains and stuff like that. It helps keep you fuller, longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that you don't go and just pig out. You can eat the stuff you want to eat, okay? But you don't want to pig out on the stuff because you're just going to feel miserable and you're going to put that weight on and y'all going to come back in here and talk about, I don't know what happened. I put on some weight. What happened? It's your fault. Okay? Tip number 1, don't skip meals. Tip number 2, watch what you drink. I do want to share a tip. Now this is true all the time. There's a little tactic. See, sometimes I can't even drink that. I don't even drink sweet tea anymore. I'm kind of upset because I loved sweet tea, and every single time I've had sweet tea, tried it, I don't like it. I have no taste for it. I do not like it. I guess that's a good thing, but if you're in the South, I know y'all be tearing up some sweet tea. There are other drinks and things that I do like, and one thing that I've started doing, especially when I go out to eat, and I start with a glass of water. Like if I'm going to order something, if I'm going to order a Coke, like I start with a glass of water, and I always have at least 1 glass, sometimes 2 glasses of water while I'm eating the appetizer or the first drink of the meal as I'm eating. And then later on, so I can get the taste, I'll either share one or get my own. So watch what you drink, man. Just don't be going out there drinking nothing but eggnog. And what was somebody telling us something about the other day? What was it?
I don't remember.
Ooh, y'all help me out.
Similar to eggnog.
Comment in the section below if there's something that was supposed to be like around Tennessee. Okay, for my Tennesseans that's out there. It's not eggnog, but it's something else that said it tastes like vanilla, like melted vanilla ice cream. Mm-hmm. It sounded good. And I'm drawing a blank.
Can't find it here in South Carolina.
Some kind of custard? No, that ain't right.
Yeah.
Is it? But what kind?
Is it vanilla custard?
No, I don't know. If y'all know what it is, let me know. But just be careful, man. Those things have a lot of calories in them. And we're not saying don't go and drink some of this other stuff, but
and hot chocolate.
Start.
My is killing me with hot chocolate.
Start with a glass of water.
Yeah.
Studies show that people who drink more water throughout the day consume less calories. Okay, it's fact. I notice any days when we do a water challenge or that I'm kind of up to snuff on being hydrated and drinking plenty of water, I do notice I consume less calories throughout the day. Okay, so be careful what you drink when you're out here at these parties. Okay, getting down. Tip number 3, eat breakfast. This kind of goes hand in hand with don't skip meals, but like especially eat breakfast.
Even if it's just like a protein bar or a protein drink, something to put protein in. It doesn't matter what it is, but don't skip it.
It stimulates your metabolism. Breakfast is key, man. Breakfast is that meal. You've been in a fasted state all night. Been asleep for 10, 12 hours. Some of y'all laid out. Your body needs to be refueled. Okay. You don't want to put it in any kind of starvation mode. And again, you don't want to overindulge later on. Breakfast is important, whatever they don't. Get some of these nasty bran muffins or protein muffins that people be having. I don't know what y'all eat. I eat eggs. Okay?
No.
Eggs. I don't get tired of eggs. I can eat eggs any kind of way every day. That's what I eat. There are protein bars that are out there that are good for you. We have some. There's some other ones you can pick up at the store. I don't know what those are. Do you know? Can you think of one off the top of your head that's good? Like some of them, be careful now. Check the labels for some of these protein bars because they pack full of, sugars and stuff like that, extra calories that you don't need.
I'd have to think about the names of them.
Amanda has a few. She might post them in there, but you can go to the store, pick some up. And like again, we have some that are actually really good, and we got some new flavors. Are they released?
X bars, RX bars, yes, RX bars. Those are good. And it's ones that you can read the simplicity of the ingredients.
Wakey, eggs and bakey. I like it. That's what I'm gonna start waking my kids up with. But yeah, make sure you're eating breakfast, man, especially from these holiday meals, man. Don't skip the breakfast. Boost that metabolism up. Tip number 4, slow down your eating. This was my favorite one. Out of all the tips, this one is my favorite. Slow down your eating. There is a really powerful connection between your brain and your gut. Okay? So when you're chewing, the more you chew, your brain is sending signals to your gut saying, bro, you're not hungry no more. You've had enough food. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes it'd be like an assembly line for me. I got some food chewed up, about to swallow, and I got more food on my fork going down the hatch. I just, there's not a break. It's a very systematic assembly line just going on. And I just, hungry hippos up in here, gobbling up food. Don't do that. Seriously, man, you at the parties with your family, with your people. Take time to savor your food. Now take a bite, chew it up, swallow it real slow. There was a book written, it's called The French Don't Get Fat. They put their fork down in between bites so that they can savor the food and converse. Okay? The slower that you eat, the signals from your brain to your stomach is telling you like, hey, you're now full. The food that you're eating is actually registering that you don't need any more food, so you eat less. I promise it's true. When I'm just eating at the house and I'm not thinking about it, or I'm watching TV and I'm mindlessly eating and I'm not thinking about what I'm doing, I can eat a lot.
I'm going to combat you a little bit.
Okay. Combat me.
And it's only because of people who may have problems with like irritable bowel and things that bother their gut. Doing a lot of talking and gulping through and sipping through a straw while you're eating can actually send in a lot of air, which causes a lot of digestion issues. Just saying.
But that's not combating me. That's going along with what I'm saying. Gulping. It's not taking in air.
No. You're talking about eating really slow, putting your fork down,
Yeah.
conversing, all of that.
Yeah.
That for me would cause a lot of like burping. Because
As opposed to what? Just eating it all real fast?
I'm not saying eat it real fast. I'm just not saying don't go so slow that for some people you just can't.
I'm not buying that. I don't know what you're talking about. Drinking through the straw is different because you are letting in air. But I don't know what you're talking about eating fast or slow. But y'all decide. I don't got IBS, so I don't have any of those problems. I don't know. I know when I go and I spend a lot of money on a steak dinner, I eat real slow. I make sure I savor every little bite of all the meal because I don't spend a lot of money on it. I know if you've ever been to a fancy restaurant and you got that steak, hey, I cut up the steak real slow, give me a little bite.
We get it.
Take it in. I'll be full by the end of the meal. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll be stuffed. Can't hardly finish it. Well, I'm just telling you, there's some truth there. That's my favorite tip, if you can't tell. Tip number 5, keep fitness a routine. I know around the holidays, people they want to travel, they go in here and they just want to let it go by the wayside. We had a battle, man. We're trying to keep the fat off of you. We're trying to get it off of you. And if you're not doing any kind of exercising at all, it's not good for you, man. It's not going to help you out. Okay, especially if you're going to eat more desserts, eat more pie, drink more of those things that you normally wouldn't drink, man. You've got to keep the workout regimen going. Don't have to be crazy, but you need to find some time to get in the gym, even if it's just going for a walk. And if you work out in the morning, you're more likely to stick to it. It's kind of like this golden hour where you could just do some yoga, some breathing activities. If you combine all of these things together, getting up in the morning, getting a walk in, having breakfast, eating slower, drinking a glass of water as your first drink if you want to drink something else, like all these things, all these tiny little things, they stack up for success. These are all things at some point in time that I've done. A lot of them I do regularly. Breakfast, at least walking and working out some in the morning, I stay consistent with, and I try to drink plenty of water throughout the day. You combine all these things, you're going to help keep that bulge off. Shoot, you might not only not gain the extra weight, you might actually lose a little bit of weight over the holidays, and wouldn't that be amazing? Yes, Jennifer, I'm going to be watching you. Okay, I'm going to be at some of these meals with you, and I'm going to be like, what's in that cup? You need to eat slower. Put your fork down. Talk to me. Tell me something. I'm going to bring it. I'll be bringing home leftovers home. Yeah, that's good, Judy. If you don't eat all at once, unless you got like a monster plate and then you grab a doggy bag. Don't be doing that. Anybody got any questions? I haven't even been looking. You been looking at the chat at all?
It's not really any questions.
Any questions? Anything you want to say? Stay hydrated. Again, it's the only thing I've been having now. I ain't been nothing but heart and hydration helps me. I'm not even sure I should have that while I'm fasting, but it helps fill me up. But guys, that's it. Those are the tips for today. I hope y'all have a wonderful, amazing week. Get out there and get it done. If you started off Monday a little sluggish, do better tomorrow, okay? Try to get a 10-minute walk in tomorrow, nothing else, okay? I hope you have a wonderful night. If you ain't got nothing, you got anything you want to add?
No, I'm good.
Any housekeeping stuff?
No.
All right, hey. Love piece of chicken grease.